And so, here it is. VIP tier 4 unlocked. So everybody, the industry is full of bullshit. And despite everybody bitching, everybody moaning, everybody complaining, they put it in, they just put it in. This is post-commentary, by the way. All this footage was recorded earlier. And as you can see, I am just moving my mouse to show that the VIP tier 4 has got some extra benefits. We'll come back to that, because while the card system was the main draw, they have actually done something to the VIP area as well. Now, here is where things just went crazy and it actually broke the game, because you see I am unlocking several chests, and I unlocked that Androxus skin moments ago. There is the body of the suit, but we have already got the horns and the gun that showed up a second time, and then we got more chests. We just kept getting more chests. We've got that. There's the horns the third time, so the game just absolutely bugged out, and it gave me 1,000,000 chests, which we can use a lot later on. We'll come back to the 1,000,000 chests in a bit. There's the horns and the gun again. There is another spray, we got that again. There's more chests, VIP, whatever you call them, titles, and then at this point the game went into this black screen and just completely locked up. I couldn't press anything whatsoever, so in the end I had to close the game via Control-Alt-Delete and reopen it. But hello, welcome to OB64, also known as the day that Paladins died. This is indeed the day that Paladins died. This is kind of the funeral. I'm not going to shout, I'm not going to scream. We're going to save that for another video. This is just kind of going to be a documentary showing what exactly is in this patch, what they have changed, what they have just decided to be like, hey, fuck you, give us money. And then we'll take all of this information, and we will put it into a proper video, a Spyro-quisition, as you will, because there was a lot of things that Hi-Rez didn't mention in their patch notes. Like, everybody was so focused on the cards, as you saw with that VIP tier 4. They didn't mention that, so that was something that you should definitely keep an eye on. You see, Average Gamer, or whatever your name is, I'm sorry, I have watched your videos. I will be using some of your videos in the episode I have planned, but you see, Average Gamer, this is why you don't just uninstall something straight away when the shit happens, because you gotta dig in, you gotta take a bite of that shit sandwich yourself to see what other secret little nuggets of sweet corn they hid in the shit that you didn't know about. So we're just waiting for the game to load now at 3:23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's just allowing me to sync up the audio to the video. So we're back in, and I didn't really know where to begin. I had a look at the activity center, see what was there, and I just kind of had a walk around to see what was basically changed. Obviously there was the VIP area, but I was like, I'll leave that for a minute because I want to see what the quests are. Oh, let's look at the lore quests. So we've got our normal quests. They're now fixed again, so yay, I guess that's alright. They fixed those, but then we've got special quests. These will just allow us to get keys, and then we've got lore quests, which they fucking lied. The lore quests aren't even in the game from the start. They haven't even added the lore quests yet. We've got to wait till tomorrow for them, so maybe there'll be an update to this video tomorrow night in 20 hours. But yeah, and it did seem like they were honest, and my gold did translate at a 1-to-1 ratio. My Stardust has turned into gold, so that's alright, I guess. And then I was like, oh, we've got the chests. I've got 61 chests I could open. Oh, all those chests, but we kind of know by the words written on the page what's in those chests. So I'm like, let's see what we've got. We've got the diamond chest. We've got the epic chest. I didn't notice that the diamond chest has been reduced by 100 crystals. again, they got caught and everybody bitched about that, and they finally acquiesced by 100 crystals, and, you know, seems we have a spare one. Why not crack it open? Because we know what it's going to be. It's Brimstone Grok. Hey! Yay! Now you'll forget all about those cards, won't you? Because we showed that off in a video, and you all had that spare diamond chest, so, you know, there you go. Just enjoy Brimstone Grok. Don't worry about the cards. And then I read this, obtained at VIP tier 2, and I'm like, wait a minute. Tiers? I mean, I did see the tier 4 thing. We're going to have to look at this in a minute. Well, no, let's actually go to Fernando and see, like, oh, that's in a DLC pack, the Frontline pack, but this is definitely a tier 2, this Dragonbone Slayer spray, but, you know, hey, they wanted us to forget all about the cards. Don't worry about the star cards, so just enjoy your Brimstone Grok. So, you know, let's equip it. Let's not disappoint high res, because look at how much work they put into that flaming sticker. Doesn't it look so good? It totally makes up for completely destroying the card system and completely taking the one thing that everybody loved and was completely unique about the Paladins game, and basically turning it arse backwards. So, you know, let's just equip this and then equip this to the body. Oh, look, he's all red and lovely. I mean, I don't really care for Grok. I don't use Grok that much, so I don't give a shit what skin he's in. But there you go. There's Brimstone Grok. Oh, then now you don't have to worry about the star cards. Yeah, fuck you, high-res. But let's check out the VIP section, because obviously it's changed. Oh, look down there. Tier 4 progress? What is that down there? And you can see my mouse moving to it. Why is there progress? Why does VIP have tiers? And I'm like, ooh, well. And I wasn't too far off tier 4, so I did spend some of my remaining crystals in order to get to tier 4 just to see exactly what happened. And I'm glad I did. Like, I'm glad that I actually eventually went up to tier 4 because of what I see next. Because I'm like, alright, well, we got the store, and I'm like, okay, gold weapons are the same. Oh, there is the Divine Ceres. Wait a minute. There's that Imperial thing. Unlocks with VIP tier 1. Oh, that's why I got that. Because I'm already tier 3. Because I already had the VIP membership activated. And then I found this page, which is the rewards page. Because as you can see, the Ceres unlocks at stage 4, which we're not at. We're at stage 3. And I'm like, oh, I get it. And I could either spend 280 crystals, which did work out the same after looking at it, but I just did it all separately because I thought it would work out cheaper. It doesn't, it's the same. But I'm like, oh, I can't even get VIP skins anymore. Like, this skin, I can't even get it anymore without getting the VIP tier 4. But it doesn't matter, it's just cosmetic, right? It's like, it's not like it impacts the game or anything, because, you know, any kind of art, any kind of, like, backgrounds or visuals or anything to do with the art department, like, it could be a black screen and I could have the exact same amount of enjoyment, because it's just cosmetic. It doesn't affect the game. Like, the actual level design and the things going on in the level itself and how detailed it is, it's all just cosmetic. But yeah, so I was looking at the VIP tier 1, and I'm like, I see what they're doing. So if you are a tier 1, you get 5% boosts. Then at tier 2, you get 8% boosts, clearly saying, hey, buy more VIP points. Then at tier 3, you get 10%. And then at tier 4, the one I was closest to, you get 12% boosts. Because the more VIP points you buy, and then tier 5, you get 15% boosts. Because obviously the more you buy, the more rewards you get. And you saw the 9,000 crystals. Don't worry, we'll come back to those 9,000 crystals. And I'm like, no, you're shitting me, right? You're actually shitting me. You're shitting me that you've made it fee to pay with the VIP stuff, like, oh hey, you want to progress faster in the game? You want better leveling? Well, you better spend a fuck ton on VIP stuff. You better spend a fuck ton of VIP points or buy a fuck ton of VIP points with real world money. I'm like, oh no, you didn't, did you? And then again, we come back to that, but then again, I checked the chests and I'm like, oh, so is it true? Oh, there they go. There they go. There goes the star cards. Say hello to the Battlefront 2 star cards, everybody. It's true. They didn't listen at all, and the star cards were given out, and I was like, let's use some of those legendary keys that I got. And there is Tinkerer. Ooh, card level up. And it was a significant level up. Like, that went up. Or the single slug that deals the damage percentage did go up by quite a fair amount, meaning if you've got a level 10, you're gonna kick the shit out of somebody that's got a level 1. So these upgrades, especially to the legendaries, which didn't need to be upgraded, do have a full pay-to-win element. They have an extreme, and you saw there, the cooldown is reduced from 11 seconds to 10 seconds, like nearly an entire second is knocked off that cooldown. So it is a full-on Battlefront 2 pay-to-win system. It will give you distinct in-game advantages, and it's like, oh, okay then. And obviously, if you get a hold of some of these legendary keys that are extremely easy to get a hold of, it becomes even more pay to win, basically, because these legendary keys, I had 5 left over, but you can get 1 legendary key for each class every day by playing 2 matches with that class. So it is really easy to just like abuse the fuck out of the legendary cards. Not so much the commons. You have to like just, oh, I'm opening a normal chest. Oh, no legendaries, all duplicates. And gold. Well, I mean, at least it's not Stardust anymore. But we'll come back to the usefulness of gold momentarily, because gold is no longer useful whatsoever. And at this point, I was just called on Discord by several people, and I was like, hold on, give me a minute, guys. This is me now typing, like, give me a moment, just recording the footage for OB64 Paladin Front 2. And then I'm like, okay, now I'm back. Let's open another chest. Is it going to be another load of star cards? Of course it is. Oh, there they go. Look at the progress bars going up. And because I had the VIP level 3 just from the update itself, because I'd bought Rave Mave, which counted as like level 1 and 2 all on its own because it was 60,000. It's like, here, have a load of chests. And obviously then it spazzed out at the very beginning, which you saw, where it just gave me 1,000,000 chests. So it's like, well, now we've got a lot of chests to open. And it's like, oh, good. And then I was just kind of looking at the champion chest and being like, oh, well, there's some sprays that don't even show up. Because we clicked one and it's just still blank. So there you go. That's the thing. So that's the chests and the number's wrong. And then I'm like, oh, there's that, and then there's the holiday chest. And I was like, let's open some holiday chests. Let's see if they've gone full scum and you can get duplicates. I am pleased to say that at the least they didn't go full scum, and seasonal chests are still like clearing the pool. There is no duplicates in the season chests. So again, like a minor victory. At least it's not a fucking rental skin, because for fuck's sake, high res rental skins, really? Like, what crack are you currently on? So there you go. And now I think I get one more and I head back over to the VIP store, where I actually worked out how insidious the VIP store was. Also noticed the Galaxy chest was still 400, and I was like, yeah, let's just see. Oh look, it's the Star Wars character. You know, because this game's Battlefront 2 now. And now I go back over to the VIP and I'm like, right, well let's just use our remaining crystals to get to tier 4 and see what happens. Because we're pretty close and it's like, actually there's a problem. And there were several problems because you can't do it too fast because OB64's buggy as shit. Yep, that was a problem. So I try and go a little bit more slowly. I'm like, okay, let's go slowly, nice and slowly. One more, and then we'll hit rank 4. So there we go. Oh look, you got to level 4. Now you get the skin because we're holding the skin to ransom, but it doesn't matter because you know it's just cosmetic. It doesn't matter. It's just cosmetic. And of course, being level 4, we now get the extra booster. We now get the extra, however much it said it was going to boost us up from 10% to 15% because. You want to get boosted? You want to level up faster? You want to actually like enjoy the game? Well, pay us some fucking money, dude. And yeah, we got the new title of the VIP. Although that kind of just shows how much money you're throwing at it. So that's really not the best title to have. And then I'm like, oh, so where's wait a minute, where's competitive gone? I only see arcade and siege. And then I'm looking at the quest at the bottom. I'm like, wait, where's competitive? Where is competitive? And it's like, there's Unbound Siege. We don't want Unbound. Nobody wants Unbound. It's like, ah, there we go. It's in regular Siege. You've got Unbound Siege, Classic Siege, and Competitive. And even with Classic and Competitive, it still says the restricted card level. So. Your old system is dead. The system that you loved, the system that would allow you to play into your strengths and weaknesses and create a custom character that you can use which is yours, is just like, no dude, no. And I may have to black that out in post because I accidentally pressed the pay card and you might have seen my PayPal email address. But look at this. So 8,000 crystals is 80 English pounds. That's $100 US to you in the States. So we are currently sitting at $100 for 8,000 crystals. But wait a minute. Wait a minute now. It said it costs more, did it not? Let's unlock tier 5 because I'm pretty sure it said more than 8,000 because, you know, we want you to pay money. Give us money, please. Oh yeah, 9,500. Now there is a 1,500 crystal pack, and the 1,500 crystal pack costs £20. That's $30. So you would have to, in order to get 9,500 crystals, you need a $100 8,000 crystals and a $30 1,500 crystals. So, you know, if you want the best tier, if you really want to level up, if you really want to be that good, then you gotta pay $130. $130 fucking dollars for tier 5. That's fucking ridiculous. And you know, it's like, oh yeah, but you get points for winning matches and you get 30 points for losing. Yeah, okay, well, enjoy playing 20,000 matches, and that's only if you win all 20,000 to get the hundreds. If you get in the 30 points, it's going to be even more. So you ain't getting tier 5 by grinding. You ain't getting tier 5 by playing the game properly. No, you gotta pay. They want that $130 out of you. Give us a, you know, it's just like a gold edition really, because we're trying to make a gold edition of this game now, and gold editions usually cost about $100, you know, and that's what we're doing. $60 gives you the shell, $130 gives you the VIP level 5, $100 gets you the gold edition, $130 gets you the experience, not just the shell, because we even made fucking the VIP section free to pay, you fucking scumbags. And again, This was never mentioned in the videos. This was never mentioned in the patch notes. None of this was mentioned. They just constantly mentioned, oh, we're changing the cards to star cards, and because everybody's complaining, because everybody's complaining, we're going to split the unbound mode and the bound mode, so you can have a unrestricted card level and a restricted card level, even though people don't want that, because we are not going to fucking listen to anybody. And they didn't even bother making any legendary skins. It's like, oh look, I like Ash. Oh, Ash hasn't got a mastery skin, so much for that. And of course, because I hit level 4, I also got the I got some more chests. So we got like 100 chests, which I'll move to in a moment when we get back to the opening of chests where the story ends. Because the chests have got a really lovely, like, bullshit moment. So it's like, okay guys, so we got 90 fucking regular chests to open up, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, I think I've missed something. I do remember I actually missed something, and I'm like, what have I missed? I missed something. Somebody tell me what I've missed. Was it this? No, I've already covered how much it costs at this point. And I think I was just like reworking it out. But then I'm like, wait, no, I know what I missed. I know what I missed. You all know what I missed. It's in Champions. Don't act like you don't know what it is. I'm just kind of changing stuff now. But you all know, you can see it. You can see it hovering around. But you know what it is. And you know what's coming. And then I looked at my gold and I'm like, okay then. Let's think about this. Let's actually do some research, and we're going to spend all 841,000 gold on champion chests, you know, to level up the cards, because what else are you going to spend money on? You can't buy skins anymore. You buy skins with crystals. Give us as much money as possible. You can't buy, by the way, I think the holly wings with the little like snow berries as Willow's wings, they look fucking adorable. I mean, if you haven't seen this picture that I'll put up on the side, I love Willow. She's one of my favourite characters. And that's why she's level 15, because I like using her a lot. But, yeah, so I'm like, well, we got that 841,000 gold. Oh, you want to buy some mastery skins? Well, there's no fucking mastery skins, is there? Oh, you want to buy some, oh, I don't know, chests? Well, there's only one chest that matters now, because that's how the game wants to be. And as you can see from the forums, real fun gameplay. Someone's bitching. Rip Paladins. Why OB64 is buggy as fuck. And there you go. It was good while it lasted. Did we need people making this post? And as the person below says, nothing but the right amount of backlash that they truly deserve, which you truly do, Hi-Rez, because you are currently being a bunch of bastards. Like, everybody begged you to listen, everybody asked you nicely to listen, and you didn't. And, you know, I have some words to close out this video in a moment. I also have some footage to close out this video in a moment, but we'll come back to that. But let's just have a look. There was the OB64 show of hands, and this was about where it ended, because this was when the servers were down. And I'm like, you know, wow, the VIP section, or failed to mention that the VIP section changed, because again, they were liars. They did not inform anybody that the VIP section was changing. They left that part out of their video. They left that part out of their patch notes, because they are a bunch of liars, and they threw it in now. And as I say, if you want level 5, if you want to have the best shit, if you want the experience, $130 please. I actually put 100 by mistake, but you get the picture. And then we open the chests, and once we get to opening the chests, I will come back to you with a little bit of extra footage. Like, I'll do a fade out, and I will give my final summation. So I will post this, and then I will go to the chest opening, and I'll do a little fade to black, because what I wanted to see is, I went through all 90 of the Radiant chests. Like, I just sat there for about an hour opening all 90 of the Radiant chests, and I spent all 100 or all 870,000 gold on Willow's champion chest. Just buy, and I wanted to see how possible it was to max out a character, like to get all the cards to level 10. Now remember, I've got a huge advantage right now. I've got 90 chests which people won't have. I've got 841,000 gold which people won't have. And keep in mind, they put a cap on how much gold you can get per day. Whereas if you're a basic bitch player, you know, because you haven't paid money, basic bitch players can only get 10,000 gold a day, which is a single champion chest a day. So, yeah, let's see how much gold it actually takes and how many Radiant chests it would take to fully max out Willow. I just decided to open up a couple more Christmas chests just to see what was in there. And I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Snow mount. I've got all 9 mounts. And then we see what they're really doing with VIP, because there was a snow mount in the Christmas chest, which I kind of thought there was, and that's why I did it. And I'm like, but hold on, coming soon, legendary mount. So they haven't even made the legendary mount for tier 5. They haven't even like fully made the legendary thing for tier 5. They're just saying, oh, there's a good thing coming soon. Better give us $130. Better pay up. You want my legendary mount, right? You haven't even seen the legendary mount. You don't even know where it is. We don't know where it is, but come on. Come on, give us the money. Give us the money. So, yeah, and this is just Eevee dancing. So, yeah, I was like, I want to see how much it takes to get a character fully maxed out. Because surely, 90 chests and 841,000 gold's worth of gold. Surely that must be enough to get one character completely maxed out. Like, it must be, right? It must be. Come on, it absolutely must be. There's no way it couldn't be, right? And this is where I kind of begin now. I'm like, right, well, let's start cracking into them, and I'm aiming for Willow. I am aiming for the lovely pixie of the summer court, which I like to dress as because I'm a pretty pixie. So this is how Paladins ends now. So I will do a fade black, and I will be back in a moment with some other footage and some closing words. But yeah, this is how Paladins ends, with just the opening of chests and watching the numbers tick up. Well, there's 2 card levels up. Looks like I'm going to be better than a lot of other players. And as I say, I wasn't going to shout, I wasn't going to moan, and here's me like going, oh yeah, and then there's the champion chest, which is 7,500, and of course, once something is level 10, once something is max, it won't drop any kind of duplicates. I just kind of opened 1 or 2 with Drogos to show off the champion chest, but the rest are, oh, and there's a legendary going up. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? Watching a legendary get even stronger, because that hasn't been broken in the PTR, where Lex can kill a Ancient Rage Makoa with a single fucking right click. So yeah, I purchased a few Drogos to show how it goes, and then the rest went into the pretty pixie. So yeah, this is how Paladins ends, just watching cards go up, just like Star Wars and Battlefront 2. Man, isn't that great? So yeah, I start opening the chests. I do the chests with Willow first, and then I open the Radiant chests. And I'm like, right, let's see if we can indeed get all of Willow maxed out with everything we've got, because surely everything I've got must be enough. And remember, I've got a lot of shit. Like, I've got a lot of shit. Everybody else is only going to get 1 legendary chest and like maybe 2 Radiant chests a day. So they're going to be grinding for fucking months, like months upon fucking months, which is complete and total bullshit. And you know, oh, you don't need to buy the card chest. You don't need to get the card chest if you're not playing Unbound mode. Well, I'll save that bit of information for my big main video, but you kinda do need to buy the card chests for other reasons, but this video's dragging out, so let's now do a nice fade to black of me opening radiant chests and everything, and I'll fade to black and come back with the final results. So fade. See, it's like nothing ever happened because I kept that audio running. And as you can see, I have got only 3,000 gold. I have opened all the radiant chests, and after everything, after all the radiant chests, 850,000 gold's worth of champion chests. Did we do it? Did we do it, my lovely pixie lady? Did we do it? Did we? Fuck! It was close! It was close. There's a lot of golds, but we still need like 3 more chests. I mean, let's just say we get 4 cards. So it'd be 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, 4 card. We need 1 more and then 3. So we would need 2 more chests to completely max out Willow. So, wow. Wow. And again, I had 90 radiant chests from all of the VIP bollocks. I had 90 radiant chests and 850,000 gold in champion chests. Because I've been playing for a while and it converted my Stardust, and because it's like, oh, you're VIP level 4, motherfucker, take all the rewards. But a normal newbie, a new person coming in, they are fucked. They are so fucked in the butt. Like, big time fuckage. And that's just like, wow. Wow, that's ridiculous. That is crazy, crazy shit. And just remember, this is another thing that you've got to keep in mind as well, is this is one character. Like, you never, if you're playing ranked or something, you're focusing on team composition, you're never just going to get the one character. You know, somebody, I might be like, I want to play Willow. And then Willow, she gets banned. Well, I can't play Willow anymore. Or, you know, I wanna play Willow. Oh, somebody else took her. So, oh, I can't play her anymore. So this is just one character. And it's like, how the fuck are you supposed to max out 33 of the bastards? And it's just like, wow. That's ridiculous. That grind is absolutely fucking incessant. So I am now. I'm speechless. I'm speechless about this. So it's like, at this point, this is where the video is going to. This is where the video is going to end, and I am going to leave you with some extra words, some extra little footage here, which I am just going to. I'm going to get now. I'm just going to let Willow do her little emote. Oh, you look so nice. And now we're just going to have her wave her magical wand and wave and sparkle. Have I got a sparkle transition? I think I've got a sparkle transition. If not, I've at least got a glow transition. So sparkle transition this onto screen. So this, if you can't tell, is the earliest alpha of Overwatch. This is like even before alpha. This is pre-alpha footage where everything, even the character models, aren't rendered yet. They are just all white blocks, shooting white blocks, but they are distinct enough to tell what they are, like Tracer and Pharah and Reaper. But it's still in its earliest form. Now this footage is from mid 2013, and obviously before this they had the concept art, which was late 2012, early 2013, and before you can even draw the concept art, you've got to have an idea of the game you're making. So about mid 2012 is when Overwatch first reared its head. 5 years ago, mid 2012, right? And Paladins, despite it being like, oh, we didn't copy Overwatch, oh no, we weren't inspired by Overwatch, oh, no, nothing to do with us. Well, high res. A lot of your footage, especially your alpha footage, like your earliest YouTube video and your earliest footage of Paladins is on IGN and your own website, and that's in 2014, a whole year after this pre-alpha footage of Overwatch. And even if we take yours back to the pre-alpha and we take yours back to concept stage, that's still only about a year, 2013, and no matter which way you try and spin it, Overwatch is a lot older than you, and there's a lot more evidence to suggest that, and I've got a lot of evidence, and oh boy, there's going to be so much evidence in a more insightful, enlightening video, because for all of you watching the footage, yeah, Paladins isn't as old as Hi-Rez would have you believe, and despite their claims of not copying Overwatch, yeah, they copied a lot of stuff from Overwatch and pretty much ripped off some aspects point for point like Fernando, but we'll save that for the next video because, you know, you opened Pandora's box, Hi-Rez. Everybody kept their mouth shut, everybody was quiet, everybody was enjoying the game because, you know, it was fun. But we said, don't touch the box. You can do what you want, but don't touch that box. Don't touch the fucking box, Hi-Rez. You're gonna anger everybody, Hi-Rez. Don't fucking touch the box, Hi-Rez. It's one fucking instruction, Hi-Rez. But you touched the box. You touched the fucking box, and it was Pandora's box. And now you've opened Pandora's box, and like Pandora's box, you got a wave of negativity and bad juju coming out of the box, and there's a whole load of bad juju that's gonna be coming to you. Because a lot of people aren't happy with you. And, you know, in Willow's words, all those that cross the summer court will be sentenced to death or punished by death. And, spoiler alert, you've crossed a lot of people in the summer court, because a lot of people use Willow, you see, so that's the joke. But you crossed quite a lot of people in the summer court, so because you've crossed the summer court, you must be punished by death. And in the words of Anonymous, this is like kind of the final message, because everybody's making these. I've already had a few other YouTubers that I know talking about these and making these, and expect mine as well. As Anonymous says, we are Legion, all the Paladins fans that begged you not to put OB64 in, all the Paladins fans that asked you nicely to stop fucking it up, and you didn't listen. We are Legion. We do not forgive OB64, and we will not forget how you literally, physically went onto Twitter and verbally abused your fans. By the way, they verbally abused their fans. I didn't bring that up, but here's a tweet.
I've had enough of these pro players talking trash about OB64 and my company. Paladins cuts your checks. Next contract, I'm suggesting whoever talks trash about Paladins doesn't get paid. Paladins is doing their absolute best to deliver a quality game for all. Yep, that is an actual tweet from a Hi-Rez employee. Let's talk about this.
This guy is an official Hi-Rez announcer, and here he is spouting shit towards the fans of the game. Yeah, we don't forgive those kind of actions, nor do we forget those kind of actions. So expect our videos, expect us, because you have crossed the summer court.